Num's I does not equal to val. Wow. Hi friends, my name is Brittany, Bajan Princess Brittany here, and I want to try something that scares me a lot. Solving a Leetcode problem on camera. I have been doing online assessments, I have been preparing for technical interviews, and I am not great at Leetcode. As so many people on this platform are not great at Leetcode. I see so many different tech vloggers grinding Leetcode, trying to master these really hard technical problems just so we could get a job. So what I want to do is share my screen and share me solving a problem, because let's be real, I'm not gonna get this right. I'm gonna have to probably use AI to solve this problem, but I need to get over the stage fright that I have of doing a technical interview, because that's something that I've never done before. I've never sat with anyone and coded in front of them. So I think the best way to get rid of stage fright is to practice. And for me, that's putting myself out there on the internet for all of you strangers to see and know my weaknesses. That might be helpful. That might be something that I could really benefit from. So I might not do this just once. If this goes well, I might do this a few times just to get all the nerves out of me before I actually do a technical interview with someone in the computer screen with me. So if you're interested in that, keep watching and cheer me on, wish me luck, because I am not great at Leetcode. Full disclaimer, if you're looking for Leetcode problems to study, if you're looking for someone to give you a full-fledged explanation of the correct solutions and correct problem-solving strategies, this is not the video for you. This video is just for me to practice. This video is just for me to share my coding journey with you and let you see what I've been going through for these past, how long have I been studying this? A few months now. I mean, I think I seriously started studying Leetcode problems in early March. Since March, this has been my journey, and I really want to get into the proper mindset to pass these interviews. So don't take my strategies into consideration. These answers are probably not right. I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT a question about this problem probably. That's my disclaimer. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna record my screen, Shift Command 5, and I'm looking at the Leetcode website. The top interview 150. I keep hearing people referencing this list whenever they want to start studying for their technical interviews. So I want to do an easy problem, obviously, because I am not at the medium level yet. Let's just be real. Merge sorted array, I've done that one before, so I'm not gonna try that one. So let me try remove element. Okay, so number 27, remove element. Given an integer array in nums and an integer val, remove all occurrences of val in nums in place. The order of the elements may be changed. Then return the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val. Consider the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val be k to get accepted. You need to do the following things. Change the array nums at such the, ooh, this is a bad idea for a video. I'm already hating this. Can I actually do this? I don't know. Change the array nums such that the first k elements of nums contain the elements which are not equal to val. The remaining elements of nums are not important, as well as the size of nums. Return k. So okay, we're giving this integer nums and an integer val. So we have to take all occurrences of val in nums. So we have to remove them in place. The order of the elements may be changed. Then return the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val. So okay, we're returning k. So let's initialize k. Let's start with that. I always like to start with the input and the output. So let k equals 0, right? And then at the end, we're gonna return k, because what is k again? K is the number of instances, right? Okay, let's read it again. Given an integer array nums and an integer val, remove all occurrences of val in nums in place. The order of the elements may be changed. Then return the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val. Okay, so see, I got that wrong. So we're removing val, but then we're returning the number of what is left behind. So, okay, that makes sense. So let k equals 0 because we're not counting them yet, right? And we're returning k. No, we're not initializing k here because isn't this a loop? Okay, yeah, let's start with a loop because I think we're going to initialize it in here. So for let k equals 0. Ooh, not that. And then k is going to be less than nums.length, right? Because that's the number that's looping through this array nums, and we're counting the different things, right? K is less than nums.length, and then k plus plus because we're iterating through the array, so it needs to like keep going up, right? Okay, so we did our brackets. The order of the elements may be changed. I don't know what to make of that. So the number of elements in nums which are not equal to val. So if okay, wait, val. If val does not equal to k, wait, no. Yeah, if k does not equal val, I already feel like I'm wrong because I feel like there needs to be something else pointing at this. Maybe this is a 2-pointer, right? Because we have to check. So if k doesn't equal val, yeah, actually I think this might be right. Wait, okay, if k doesn't equal val, k plus plus, right? I feel like that's too easy. See, I want it to be like if, hold on a minute, I have to take it out of the array, so I don't think this is right. I do not think this is right. Okay, how long am I gonna spend on this? It's 6:33 right now p.m. I'm gonna give myself until 6:40. If I don't figure this out on my own by 6:40, I am going to look at ChatGPT and get the solution, because I don't want to spend too much time freaking out over this when I could just, I feel like I'm missing something. I think I need to go through the array, right? And then maybe like cut out all the values of val. I need to cut out all the vowels and then count it. So right now, how I'm trying to implement it is like I'm going through and just trying to like plus up k, trying to count the values that are not val, but it's saying that I need to remove all occurrences of val. So you know what? I'm gonna try to Google. This because I'm allowed to Google, right, in these technical interviews. So what am I Googling? Let me think of my question before I start typing it. How to remove values from an array with JavaScript, right? How to remove values from an array in JavaScript. Let's see what it says. And is there something from like MDN? Because apparently we're not supposed to use AI answers when we're Googling for these online assessments, or technical interviews, what have you. So the splice method, okay. The splice method of array instances changes the contents of an array by removing or replacing existing elements and or adding new elements in place. So okay, they did use that verbiage in the Leetcode question, in place, right? So let's look at their example. Const months, Jan, March, April, June. Months.splice 1, 0. So I guess these are the indices. So are you inserting? Okay, they're inserting at 1. So I guess they're trying to put it like in this spot right here between January and March. And then when you console log months, you get January, February, March, April. Okay, but I want it to remove, right? So what is this example? Month.splice for 1 replaces 1 element at index 4. But I don't really want anything to be replaced. I just want it to be removed. How do you remove it? Negative index counts back from the array. Okay, the splice method is a mutating method. It may change the contents of this. If the specified number of elements to insert differs from the number of elements being removed, the array's length will be changed as well. See, like, I just want to remove stuff. I don't want to replace it with anything. Okay, so let's look at this example. Const my fish equals angel, clown, mandarin, sturgeon, not surgeon, oh my gosh. Const remove equals my fish dot splice to. So wait, don't I just remove? So maybe I could just remove the values of k and then use that mutated array to count the different values, right? I don't know. What time is it? 6:38. So I have 2 more minutes to figure this out. I don't think I'm gonna make it, y'all. Oh, wow, this is a hot mess video. I am so sorry. If anyone is actually looking at this to learn something, you have just learned that I'm an idiot. And that's how Leetcode makes me feel. I beg you, software companies, tech companies, whoever is hiring software engineers, why does this have to be your strategy for hiring people? I cannot understand. See, I don't want to insert anything. I just want to remove. Okay, yeah, so look, this example right here, remove all elements starting from index 2. But I don't know what index val is at. I go, okay, it's 639. I give up. Let's look at ChatGPT. I'm trying to solve this Leetcode question using JavaScript. Can you please help? Can you please help me? What is the solution? Please explain. This is a classic in-place array mutation. I probably should have known this, but yeah. Let's break it down and walk through the JavaScript solution step by step with an explanation. So, problem summary, given nums, an array of integers. Yes, I knew that. Val an integer value to remove. Goal, remove all instances of val in place. Remember, I knew that in place verbiage was special because Leetcode highlighted it in the description of the problem. Return k, the count of elements that are not equal to val. The first k elements of nums should be the values that are not equal to val. You do not need to worry about what's in nums beyond index k. Wait, so is k the index? Hold on a minute. Okay, I knew it was a 2-pointer. So ChatGPT does say it's a 2-pointer technique, and I did kind of say that earlier, so it's starting to kind of click, right? The patterns are starting to kind of click. I'm not 100% there yet. So we have pointer I iterates over each element in nums, which is what I wanted to do, and then pointer k, or sometimes j. So is this a nested loop? Isn't that bad though? Isn't that bad for like the big O thing, the time complexity? Okay, so let's see. JavaScript code, remove element, blah blah blah, let k equal 0. Wasn't I doing that from the beginning? I was doing k equals 0 at first, and then I changed it. Okay, for let I equal 0, I less than nums.length, I plus plus. I was almost here. I am so mad at myself. I should have thought this out more, and I probably got nervous because of this. Let's be real. If nums I does not equal to val, nums k equals nums I. So move the non-val element to the front, and then k plus plus. See, this is my solution right here that I was starting to come up with. And then look at this. I really wasn't that far off, and I'm kind of mad at myself for giving up a little bit too early. So the lesson I'm learning, the moral of the story, is that I should have given myself, number one, more time. I should have believed in myself more, and I should not be so quick to jump to an AI answer, because I feel like I was close. If I had really and truly like sat there and kept thinking about it, I think I could have gotten that solution. And that's how it is, right? Like when you're doing an interview, you're under like such hard pressure, such time pressure. The last online assessment I did was 70 minutes for 4 questions. I was under the time pressure. I feel like maybe with more time, with a calmer environment, without me worrying about you guys thinking that I'm stupid, I might have really gotten there. So moral of the story, believe in yourself, give yourself grace, you know, try to think through things a lot more. I will be doing this again for sure, but I have to take this L today because I gave up a little too early, even like a minute early. I think I said I was gonna stop at 6:40 and it was 6:39 when I said that I'm just gonna give up and look at AI, but I was close. I didn't even need to use Splice. All that Googling confused me more. I didn't have to use Splice. Oh my goodness. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you being here for me during this difficult time as I learn how to do Leetcode problems for job interviews. That's a whole different subject that I will tackle in another video about why I hate this interview format, but I'm not going to be able to change the world in the time where I'm job hunting right now. So anyway, if you've liked this video, please like the video, share with your friends who are also self-taught engineers or who are just like going through a crazy job hunt like I am. Leave a comment letting me know how you would have tackled this problem. Critique me if you must, but please be nice, I beg you. Subscribe if you're into this kind of self-depreciating tech content. Anyway, I hope you all have a magical day. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.